What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex. You're watching a Ragin Ronin review. Got a review for you. I saw Robin Hood. This is the latest one, the latest retelling of the Robin Hood story. It stars Taron Egerton, as well as Jamie Foxx and Ben Mendelsohn as the villain. Of course, he's always typecasted in the villain role, but he does such a good job with it. Anyways, this is the fourth retelling that I've seen so far. I remember watching Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves with Kevin Costner, which I still think is the best one. And then there was the Russell Crowe Robin Hood, which was directed by Ridley Scott, and that was okay. It was okay at best. And then there's also the Robin Hood Men in Tights, which is a parody, right? Which was pretty funny. And now we have Robin Hood, 2018 version, and this one actually plays out more like a prequel. It's before he becomes Robin Hood. Of course, we have the theme of stealing from the rich to give to the poor. That's always going to be there. But this is Robin Hood in training. And this focuses more on his, I guess, development towards being that, the folk hero that everybody knows about. So, is this movie good? Is this a necessary retelling of this film? I think this movie is the death of the genre. I'll be completely honest. I don't think we need to see, or I don't think that audience are any more interested in another retelling of Robin Hood, another retelling of the Three Musketeers, another retelling of King Arthur, or any fictional period piece, or any period piece from folklore. It's just these films have nothing more special to offer anymore at this point. There was a time when there were a lot of period pieces. Ridley Scott was responsible for a lot of them. He made quite a number of really good ones, but these ones are just, man, they really aren't captivating in any way. This is a film which is like style over substance, especially this film in particular, because when I was watching the movie in the first, I guess the first half hour, I was thinking, okay, this is pretty cool. You know, the action sequences are really, really well done. They're really cool. They're very stylized. A lot of slow motion. A lot of really stylized slow motion shooting of arrows. And you see a lot of it, and it is very, very cool, and it really does show you the skill, and I love the way they filmed it. But besides that, and a couple of really cool training sequences, I don't think this film has much to offer. Because once you've done a couple of cool arrow shots, like between the legs, over the head, whatever, trick shot. Once you've done enough of that, once you see it, and then you see it again, done again and again and again, it just starts getting old. Like, there's nothing that this film has much to offer besides some cool trick shots and over-stylized bow and arrow battles. Honestly, that's all it has. And I just don't think it's a film that needed to be made. It's just something that you can really skip. Did anyone really ask for a film like this? I don't know. I just feel like there's so many better ideas out there. There's so many other stories that could be told, and Robin Hood definitely wasn't it. I was just also thinking that they could have done something very, very different for this story, this character, but they decided to just do everything pretty much the same except make the action more stylized. But then it just makes you feel like you're waiting for the next action sequence to happen, and if it isn't something that is more that outdoes the previous action sequence, then it really doesn't have much to offer. So with that being said, this is a film you can definitely skip. I do like the performance from Ben Mendelsohn though, and there was a little bit of a spin on how Robin of Locksley has chemistry with Ben Mendelsohn. There's this I guess a lot of scenes where they are together, and those scenes are I guess they can be pretty intense. But besides that, I'm done. I'm gonna give Robin Hood a 4.5 out of 10 for effort, and you can definitely skip this one. The critics at Rotten Tomatoes ended up with a score which gave it something below 20%. I mean, the score that was accumulated, yeah, was really, really low. But so I'm being pretty generous. 4.5 out of 10. Skip it, or if you are just a big fan of Taron Egerton, and there you have it. As always, if you enjoyed this review, you want to see more, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation, also follow me on Twitter, Ragin Nation. My name is Alex. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace.